How's it going? We're back with another one here. This video now just show you there where we're just doing another couple of or 4 piers there for the stand the pillars on there at the tank. It was up in Tullamore show there then Sunday. That's a great show. Big crowd now, bigger than any. I've been in it there the last good few years now, and it's a bigger crowd than I've seen in it now. It's supposed to be as well. I just hear reports there that it was bigger than normal, so right lot of stock in it. Jeez, it was great. Some great cattle in it now. The pedigree's the size, and even the commercial cattle now. I didn't get any footage of the commercials. I just took a bit there. The limousines took a bit of a walk through the stands there and give a look at them. But the commercial cattle, there was a lot of commercial cattle in it, like very good cattle. So they're getting a right lot of cattle up there now for their shows. So look, good day out now. And the machinery side as well, like there's a lot more machinery in it now than what used to be in it as well. Now there's some of the bigger brands is really pushing in it there, like, so they're getting a nice scatter of everything for everyone, like, and the tents as well. We weren't in too many of them. It just was warm up there that day, but yeah, we didn't. There was no one interested in it. So look at I had Dermot on the camera as well. He was doing a little bit there, but it's a bit higgledy-piggledy. But look at, I'll show a little bit of what he got anyway. But that's all a sort of from his eye view, so it doesn't really show off the stuff that much. But you look at, I'll give an idea of what was in it. But yeah, great. Like, it was definitely a good day. No one complaining too much. You could get around through it handy enough as well. Like, the tracks is done good. Bit crowded maybe around some of the bigger, you know, the bigger tents there, jerseys and that sort of crack that creates a bit more footfall. But yeah, generally easy enough. Good access. You couldn't say it was too pushed or shoved. So it was a good day out anyway. But yeah, we'll just go through what we were at here and we'll show a little bit of that show there now. We're doing another bit of this tank here now today. We moved over the shutters there yesterday evening and we just filled them up here, but doing the piers or whatever you want to call it, I don't know what you call them, sure, just supports for the pillars there to come up out of the ground. That's what they are there, like they're just coming up off the base of the tank and outside, and that's the ledge of the tank that runs out past the wall, so it's sitting on that and coming up. So as you see there, they're level with the top of the wall, so the pillar will just sit on that pad there. There'll just be a base plate on the pillar there, bolted down into the wall or into the pier, and just stand the pillar on top of it. But we just filled these over here. Just filled them there a couple of hours ago, and yeah, they're just screeded it, just floated off there on top, and same again, strip them down there some stage tomorrow and put up the shutters, and sure, that's the underground part of the tank more or less finished now, other than filling it back now. It'll be, as I was saying before, a couple of weeks and then we can start filling it back in. At least we get that done. With these anyway, I'll be able to we'll be able to cut the pillars to length down the other side. Then probably if we could get it filled back in, it's you know, you'll be able to set out the pads there and see what length of pillars as well and get them done and get them drilled to take the trusses there of the shed. So look, we'll start moving on now. At least it's like to be time will slip around very quick there now, trying to get a shed finished off. Like the shed part of it could be the slowest part of it, like. But yeah, look at us moving on okay anyway, so we'll go along. Just there I'm filling in around the tank. What came up out of it like is fairly sandy stuff, not hectic, but would be okay, like. But I can get my hands on a bit of coarser filling there, so rock filling, so I'm going to use that especially here on this side here. We should have enough to go all around it, but we'll use it on this side here, the side that's against the lie back. So you can see there'll be no piers at this side because the pillars will be off down to this side down here, so pillars will be out behind that bank of clay now when it is cleared away. We'll fill this up with coarse filling and hopefully it won't settle too much and it'll stay up and under the, I don't know whether we'll use a dividing wall or use gates at the back of the pens there on the crush, or on the slats. Don't know, maybe use gates, I think might work out handier, I'm not sure. Get a post, but we'll probably, if we won't want a lot of this filling, then that's here behind me here. So I'll just fill up this corner here. We're just thinking like it's really no man's land there for a while, up along here, so we'll level this out and get this maybe leveled up, just flatten that along, flatten out, like they can get bales back into there, back into them trees there, and you get a good few bales there. We'll go back a bit further. There was a tank down there years ago, but big precast tank, I think it's something like 6,000 gallons or something down there. So we'll bring up a, I don't know what you call it, a pipe extender, like that's where you can get your pipe down in it to suck up out of it there, like it was to take the effluent off the silage pit there, and you know, the tracks there outside the doors of the shed, that was to take the whatever came out of them, but I'd never seen anything coming out from under the door of the shed. But look, that's the rules you have to go by. Yeah, I was top dressing there. We were spreading on there on what we mowed. Just dressed it for graze, and I didn't keep any for silage. The only bit that was dressed for silage is this bit of ryegrass here. Be a few bales, got half it again, sure. See how it goes. Sure, to be a bit of grazing, maybe go off it after that. But yeah, we put on about 100 weight on anything that was mowed, between the hay, the silage ground, a few bits of grazing ground there as well. And that was just after being grazed, we dressed there as well. But yeah, bit of growth here now. Cold there in the evenings now. They're cool enough there now, but I suppose it's it's the middle of August now, so the evenings will be getting colder. But it is gone growth here, and the sort of grass is making up for ground it lost, I think. Just the ryegrass here on where we mowed it, like you can see. I was mowed Thursday. This is Tuesday. You can just see there that's the height of where it was mowed, that's the stubble. And like there's what's after growing, like it's 100 mil, 4 inches, 5 inches there. There's a lot of growth after coming on that, like it's a good 7-8 inches from the ground, but there you can see where the stubble has been cut across there, and that's a good 4 inches. Next one is higher, so it's coming back quick. I know it is fresh reseeds will come back quick, but it is thinnish looking in itself. Wouldn't be, don't know, I don't think the germination was hectic on it. Even after getting the other bag, I don't think that's like, you probably could have half smothered it out as well, but it is thinnish looking enough there in itself. We'll see what it'll do. Can't change it now anyway, so that's only a short-term job anyway, like 2 year at the most, I think, with the ryegrass, and it'll start failing fast then, like, so you'd rip it up, but that's the plan anyway, like where the silage bales is up there on the top. Just want to get that finished. Hopefully we'll get a few squares in around the yard here now. We can put down silage bales on handy when we get this shed done, and probably some of that filling we'll get to build up an area that we can put bales on and sort of have good ground for bales during the winter. Out in the field is a bit of a codge, or you know yourself, you go to the ears in it trying to bring it in there in the wet weather, and but that's the plan here. Get them bales in, finish there, get that all level through and till straight through, then plough it straight through again and get it back, because it's fairly rough up there at the minute. Sorry for the bales, but no, we'll try straighten up a bit anyway if we can. We got the sheds cleared out here after anyway. That's one thing about the peat though, everywhere is very dark after black. It's really obviously is black stuff, so but it definitely does leave the sheds that bit blacker when they're cleared out. And we have the baler in there now, and the diet feeder now. We get that washed now and get it cleaned off there before we start into another campaign with it. So yeah, we'll finish the video there now. If you like what you see, sure, maybe subscribe to the channel. You can click the like button. Subscribe and like doesn't cost you anything. I've said it a few times before. I've been asked a few times, what does it cost to subscribe? So it doesn't actually. All it does is just for notifications. It just pop through there when I be putting up a video or what have you. And look, see you in the next one.